Thank you. Mr. Silver, you had alluded to the importance of political leadership, and I actually agree that in the context of C9, we have to look at the broader context of hate and its origins. You would, I'm assuming, be aware in August there was an open letter signed by several Liberal members of Parliament condemning the rise of anti-Semitism. What do you make of the fact that only 31 Liberal MPs, a very slim minority, signed that letter?
No. Wait.
The engagement by members of Parliament from across all party lines in combating hate is something that's appreciated by the centre I represent, and we take an all-party approach to our commentary on matters before the House.
Sorry, I'm not sure if you heard the question, sir. I asked, what do you think of the fact that only 32, I apologize, Liberal members of Parliament signed a letter denouncing the rise in anti-Semitism in August?
Well, we're waiting.
I would imagine that any member of the House, I would trust that any member of the House, given the opportunity to comment, would condemn anti-Semitism, and I, in my own experience engaging with members of the House, see that to be the case, that this is something that should be above partisan politics, the condemnation of anti-Semitism, and the strong support from all parties in the House on the matter.
Wonderful. So not signing a declaration condemning anti-Semitism is a bit of a problem. I'm glad we got there, Mr. Silver. Your organization's founder, Erwin Kotler, had actually advised Mr. Anthony Housefather, a Liberal member of Parliament, to leave the Liberal caucus over anti-Semitism at the Liberal Party. Do you agree with Mr. Kotler's advice?
I'm here representing the Raoul Wallenberg Center for Human Rights. You can feel free, you might want to consider addressing any questions about Professor Kotler's views on any particular electoral matter to him directly. I'd be pleased to comment on any aspects of Bill C9.
But you did mention political leadership as being important. Do you think there has been leadership from the Liberal Party on anti-Semitism in the last 2 years?
So the references to political leadership were with regard to what tangible...
Sorry, I appreciate that. Do you believe there has been leadership from the Liberal Party of Canada in condemning anti-Semitism in the last 2 years? Yes or no?
So what we call for here is...
That is a yes or no question, Mr. Silver. Are you declining to answer?
In condemning anti-Semitism... Okay,
I reclaim my time, sir, if you're not going to answer. I'd like to turn to you, Ms. Hallett. You mentioned protecting teachers against hate. So your concerns on Bill C9, your engagement on C9, regards to what you think is directed or what you're identifying as being directed at teachers, correct?
Partially correct.
Okay.
Our concern is for everyone in the public school system, teachers, students, education workers. We're deeply troubled by rise in hate against students from vulnerable groups, as well as educators from vulnerable groups.
Have you read the Government of Canada report, Anti-Semitism in Ontario's K-12 schools?
I have not read that specific report. However, I've read many reports on increasing violence in schools and been part of many resources to create safe, inclusive spaces.
This is the worst.
One of the takeaways from the reports is that of the thousands of incidents, a great many of them are anti-Semitic incidents, 1 in 6 anti-Semitic incidents involve teachers.
Oh, no.
Or school-sanctioned activities. Does that concern you, that teachers and schools are actually involved in perpetuating hate against students?
Any perpetuation of hate is a concern. I would not comment more on a report I haven't read and one statistic that's been pulled out of context for me, but I can assure you that the vast majority of educators across this country are doing their level best to create safe, inclusive environments for all of the students in their care, and they deserve the same as educators.
What do you believe should be available to students and families dealing with anti-Semitism when the person of authority, the teacher or the school, through a sanctioned activity, is responsible for it? That's what this report gets to, and I do hope you'll take a look at it after.
And I will. I won't speak specifically on Ontario matters, as we are a pan-Canadian federation representing the teachers' unions and educators across the entire country. But I can again assure you, as an educator myself, that in every province and territory, there are mechanisms in the teaching profession, in public schools, just as you find in other professions. If someone is out of bounds, so to say, if their conduct is inappropriate, if they, as the example you're citing, are inciting hate, then there are mechanisms for follow-up, appropriate channels for addressing that, for complaint, for discipline.
Right.
Please don't think that that's any different than another issue. There's absolutely recourse if someone is conducting themselves inappropriately. Thank you.